But as things started to get a bit better, obviously I was like, I can't just do this forever for free. So then I was able to turn it into more of a business, but it didn't change anything. And to be honest with you, everyone that was with me during lockdown pretty much stayed with me, and I have people now that have been with me for 3-4 years, or however long lockdown was. It feels like that was a lifetime ago. But they've stuck with me because they knew the value of what they were getting in the first place. So then I've now got an app from I was going to build my own app, but in the long run, I mean, I'm 31, as I've said, and I think I don't want to have that pressure when I can just do what I'm doing now and have somebody else do it for me. So it's like I went to a company and they could take 20% of what I'm earning, and I don't have to think about it. I just provide the content and deal with the community. And it's basically everything that I was doing before, but it's on a much cleaner, better platform. So yeah, it's like every step since Love Island has been fitness, but I've kind of just had to navigate how I wanted it to go, and then it just growing it from that. And I think I have to say, even though Love Island obviously gave me the opportunity to have the platform, I've fucking worked my arse off as well. And as you said, so it is, I've still put my back into it and really tried to make it work, and it has. I think it's paid off.
I appreciate that, because like even through like COVID, like you'd call me or you send me voice notes and you'd be asking me like certain things about the app and that sort of. And the cool thing is that when people usually ask you for advice or just like kind of rant, they go off and just like either don't do it or like try and like,
you've learned something from
or they go the opposite way, right? And what I like about you, that you've always taken that position to try and get ahead, and you're just trying to figure out, okay, when's the right time, and still, but if it's not the right time here, you then come over here and change your trajectory. And I think that's super important for everyone to understand.
100%.
Always, like, even if you're not going forward this way, you can always go forward now.
It's so true. It is so true. And I've had different opportunities. I actually brought out an app in 2017, and it did really, really well. Like, it was top of the whole app store for like 5 days, not even just health and wellness, the whole app store. So it absolutely killed it. But I wasn't being managed correctly, and I didn't have the knowledge about the industry to know that if I knew what I knew now, I should have built on that, and I would probably have one of the best performing fitness apps ever. Because people that are in my competition now, they've been going for a long time, and they've had the right kind of guidance. But I didn't know that. My old manager thought it was like a kind of quick book. And don't get me wrong, it was just that, but I've had to kind of start from scratch a little bit again. But it's fine, because I learned from that, So now it's like, it's about building on top of things rather than quick book stuff. And, I think that was what I said about the app thing. I could have spent the next 2 years putting all of my money and all of my savings into building a 300 grand app. Or I can just say to this company, listen, I'm going to pay you X amount. You take 20%. I get a good monthly payment from it, but it's a partnership, and we can support each other in it, rather than me trying to like find money from everywhere to try and build something that you have no idea if it's going to even do well. Exactly.